Okay, Dark Knight Returns Part 2. This is the sequel to the other Batman animated film that came out last year. And in this one, it takes place right after the first one. At the end of the first one, they showed the Joker, who was all of a sudden kind of getting this smile back. So in this one, you have the older Batman, as well as you have the gangs that he broke up. Some of them are now like the Batman gang. So Joker returns, which then forces Batman to face Joker. Joker goes on an absolute killing spree. Now, of course, this is the Frank Miller interpretation of Batman, where any deaths that are associated with mistakes Batman has made are entirely wiped clean. Had he not come out of retirement to fight these gangs, Joker wouldn't have come back. All the people who Joker killed are kind of on Batman. And then Batman makes the comment that out of all the people that I killed, I didn't kill you. So beyond the fact that his coming out of retirement led to a mass killing, he himself is an admitted killer. But that's okay, because Ronald Reagan has an ace up his sleeve. Yes, Ronald Reagan. And that ace up his sleeve is Superman. And this, of course, is Frank Miller trying to do the Alan Moore V for Vendetta sort of feeling for it, where Reagan, being a neoconservative, is trying to essentially destroy Gotham and anybody who is up to rise against him at all, and to show a better way of doing things is therefore evil. Nuclear warhead gets detonated over Gotham, and it pretty much kills Superman. They do the iconic scene where Superman touches a flower and takes the solar energy from the flower. So it ends up being Superman taking on Batman. Not before Batman makes the impassioned plea to the citizens of Gotham that, you know what, it's time for you to work together and make this happen. And someone goes, you want to work side by side with the criminals? And he goes, fine, we'll just leave you tied up. The idea being that if everyone were to just pull together, it would be fine. And that galvanizing force, of course, is the vigilante who, in this iteration, is also a killer who tended to be Batman. So then when Batman ends up finally facing off with Superman, Superman fights as honorably as he can. And Batman throws every single trick at the book at him. Whether it's, like atomized kryptonite, fighting him in a robotic suit, launching missiles at him, knowing that he's weak from the nice, essentially, nuclear fallout cloud over him. And then, of course, he doesn't. Batman doesn't kill Superman. Instead, he wants Superman to know that he beat him by using a small army of people, using a full city, and using everything you can think of to defeat him. I'm going to spoil the twist ending. Of course, Batman has a heart attack during the fight. Superman pretty much does the honorable thing. It's kind of like, no one's going to touch him, no one's going to do anything to him. He's my friend, and he died. That's it. He doesn't want people to observe the body, to do anything to it. It's his friend is dead. But he's actually not. And Superman knows that Batman's not dead. That Batman actually faked his own death, to then go underground with one-armed Green Arrow. But then it makes all the other superheroes essentially are off-planet. Wonder Woman back up to Themyscira. Hal Jordan's back out into space. The only ones that are pretty much still around are essentially the street level characters. They do have Selina Kyle in it, Catwoman. It's predominantly Batman fighting the Joker, and then him pretty much owning Superman, which is the way Frank Miller likes to write it. Much better than the book, but then again, DKR2 is considered one of Frank Miller's worst works. Ironically, it's actually fairly salvageable in the animated context.